Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another Gaming on Caffeine livestream. Flippin' heck, has it been a while? It's been, like, what, a week and a bit? I think, like, last Monday, or maybe last Wednesday was the last time we streamed. It has been way too long. We are going to play some Hypothermia, which is a new 1.10 mod pack. You can see right now it's in Alpha 1.6. And about a day or two ago, I got an email from, Team Rapture, who created the mod pack, asking if I take a look at it. Asking if I'd play it, so we're going to take a look. I started playing it a little bit. If I go solo for EC, you'll see that I've done a bit of a test, and it looks pretty interesting. It's a 1.10 questing mod pack. It does have a bit of an Ex Nihilo edge to it, like you start out with a little bit of Ex Nihilo stuff, but it's not too Ex Nihilo focused like some Skyblock stuff. And also, let me quickly tell Moobot to just get out of here, because Moobot is currently telling people that the countdown is still going on here. So let me go to this, turn that off, and close. All right, okie doke. So let me go ahead, create a new world. It is locked, like the worlds are not randomized if you play the mod pack, which, by the way, you can do. It's available on the Curse Launcher. Just type in Hypothermia into the Curse Launcher and you should find it. But it's not randomized in any way. It's all, the world is like set. Everybody gets the exact same world, the exact same experience. I'm just going to call this Twitch. And we're going to start. This could be more of like a kind of first impressions, kind of like / first look stream. I don't know if we're going to play all the way through it, unlikely on Twitch, but I don't know if we're going to play more of it or loads of it or anything like that. But we will play it for a few hours today and we'll see how it goes. So this is how we start. Ignore all of the errors in Twitch chat, in the game chat. You're supposed to actually do something with Ars Magica, I think it is, before you get started. But I think it might be okay. Welcome to Hypothermia, a mod pack by Team Rapture. Before you get started, please read the following. Temperature is a thing you must watch. All that lies ahead of you is snow, and maybe if you look hard enough, the occasional mountain, but that's mostly snow. So stay warm, stay hydrated, and survive the night. Survive. Is that supposed to be like a full stop of the new sentence? And survive the night holds horrors. I don't know if that... Without a comma, I don't know if that works. Is that a comma? I don't think it is. Anyway, hint, JEI is your best friend. Also, some of the Ars Magica bosses can't be summoned, so look for the summon egg recipe in JEI. Lastly, don't freeze. Close, like, I don't know, triangle bracket, I don't know what it's called, 8, and then close parentheses. It's done. We've got ourselves this thing here. We've got ourselves the achievements book, and we're not using facts right now, mostly because I don't usually use facts on my first look streams. I just kind of boot it up and play it as it is. We're playing the Hypothermia mod pack. You can find it on the Curse Launcher. And the first quest here is grow your first tree. The mod pack does kind of hold your hand a little bit as you go through the early game here. You'll see that some of these quests are a bit kind of step-by-step. You got grow your first tree, craft a crook, obtain a silkworm, infest a tree, make a barrel, sieve snow. It's a little handholdy, so it's pretty good if you're new to modern Minecraft. But as it gets on, there are a lot of quests in the book. It is very well fleshed out. You can see here there's a ton of stuff, and it looks pretty good. I'm interested to see how this works. So, we do have Vein Miner, or whatever it's called in this mod pack. Let me just check real quick. Is it the same one that's in Sky Factory 3? Yeah, it's called Ore Excavation, not Vein Miner. But the same thing, we can hold down the Grave Key, which is the key underneath Escape, and we can go ahead and do something like that. Nice. That is one quest complete. We are done. One really nice thing about the mod pack, or one really nice thing about our starting area, is that we have got quite a lot of mobs. Quite a lot of friendly mobs, that is. Oh, is there a snowman over there? There is a snowman just wandering around. Also, if someone can tell me what it is, that would be very much appreciated. I'm not quite sure what's with, like, the little ball in between our health and our hunger. There's, like, a little grey or, like, beige ball. I'm not quite sure what color you classify that as. Like brown, possibly? I don't know. But there's, like, a weird little ball in between there. And sometimes it rolls around, and I've got no idea what that is. But we'll see. We'll see. It's pronounced Evil Mini-Me. Oh, okay. Evil Mini-Me. Thank you very much for the subscription and for the bits. What is your temperature? I don't know. We've got, like, it might be the temperature. Heat, is that what it is? We've got, like, a little bit of thirst over here. One thing we do need to do is kind of move pretty quickly, though, here. We need to get ourselves an area to kind of hide out in, because when the night comes, it is pretty bad. We do have some nice little crafting station kind of add-ons over here, so you can rotate the grid, like so. You can go ahead and balance the grid. So if I was to put in, like, a bunch, or if I was to put, like, that in maybe and balance the grid, I'm not quite sure. But if you did this and you had, like, uneven amounts of stuff, you can go ahead and click balance it, or balance it all out so that it works quite nicely. You can craft quite easily. And they've also got clear inventory, which I could have used just then, actually. It just pulls everything back out and into your inventory. Just as I say that we need to hurry up and get stuff done, and then proceed to just kind of talk about nothing much in particular for a few minutes here. Let me get some snow. Because there's nothing else here. This is, I haven't dug down, so I'm not quite sure if there's like any lava or anything more interesting beneath us. Like I said, it is a custom-made map. It's not randomly generated. It is kind of made specifically for the pack, and so there might be stuff lower down. But as far as I know, all that we have right now is snow. There's just snow and ice and water and sheep, apparently, as far as the eye can see. I know we can get cows. I think there's one like just over there. I don't know if you can quite see that. That might also be a black sheep. I'm not quite sure. But I did see a cow when I played in my little single-player test. So I'm pretty sure we can get those. I would like to get some cows because food is something that we do start to run into issues with pretty early on. You can see right now we start with 8 donuts, which do not do a lot for hunger whatsoever. They do 1 chicken leg of hunger and then like a third of a chicken leg of saturation. So they're not very good and they don't last very long whatsoever. Look at this. We got a cow. This mother trucker is going to go down as soon as we can get a tool. But before we do that, actually, I wonder, it might be easier, now that I think about it. When I played in my single-player world, I made my base out of snow. But thinking about it, I think it makes a lot more sense to build the base out of wood, especially considering that we have the tree growing simulator mod installed, which allows us to do this and grow trees super quickly. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be easy to do that. GamingOnCaffeine, to keep yourself warm, I'm sure the sheep wouldn't mind a cuddle. Oh yeah, we can go ahead and just kind of, well, this is not a sheep, but we can go ahead and just kind of, hello? Hello? No, he's not interested. He's not interested at all. But I guess we could kind of make it half and half out of snow and also out of wood. But we do also need to keep a bit of the snow because this is how we sift the snow to get kind of a lot of early game stuff in the pack here. So let me quickly do a little bit of base building here so we can get somewhere to hide when the night comes. I'd like to make it at least, I'd like to make it a decent size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will do just fine. We'll have like a front door there. Oh, here we go. It's been a while. It's been a while actually since I've played a questing mod pack that's not been a skyblock. A lot of the mod packs that I've played over like the past year maybe have all been skyblocks. It's a nice change of pace, you know, to start out with something just a little bit different. I know in saying that it's not actually that much different. We're starting out still with Ex Nihilo. We're still starting out by like, you know, punching trees, getting wood, but it is a little bit different. I quite like it. Yeah, we've got enough wood here. I think we can go ahead and do something like that. We'll get rid of this one just to make things look a little bit more kind of even, and then we'll finish this up. Oh, look at this. Is this not the most beautiful building that you've ever seen? Is it not? Oh, look at that. Boom. Okay, so now we've got that. I am going to go ahead and move my crafting station inside just so we can do a little bit of crafting when the evening comes around as well. We should probably look into getting some kind of furnace, hopefully before night falls as well, so we can get some torches down and light this place up. Last pack I played like this was Crash Landing. Yeah, I think it might have been, I guess I played Hypothermia, which has no relation, by the way. I know some people on Twitter asked me if this had anything to do with Hypothermia, kind of a similar thing, but I don't believe, as far as I know, that it does have anything to do with it. What is our next quest? Craft a crook and obtain a silkworm. We're not like noobs here. We've done this before. We know how crooks work, and we know how to get a silkworm. Let me quickly, also a door. Let me get a door real quick as well. Our base is going to be entirely useless unless we get a door. And also, when did you start getting 3 doors for crafting that? Is that like a 1 point? It's not a 1.7, right? You only get like 1 or 2 doors in 1.7? Or am I just losing it? I might be losing it. Anyway, let me go ahead and use the crook. This should hopefully get us a silkworm, and it did. Let's go ahead and chop this down, and we should be fairly easily able to get ourselves some infested leaves here. Hopefully, they won't take too long to infest. That's not too big of a tree, which is nice. We did get a ton of silkworms, by the way. The silkworm kind of drop rate must have been increased quite significantly in the mod pack here. Let me... Ooh, we should probably, like, kill a sheep, right? We should probably get a sword, and we should probably kill a sheep so we can make a bed, and we can skip the night. That sounds like it might not be a terrible idea. What about Infinity? Infinity was not a skyblock mod pack, but it wasn't a questing mod pack either. It was just kind of a kitchen sink mod pack where you just do whatever you want to do. I do like those mod packs. Oh, you get raw mutton from sheep? Is that a vanilla thing, or is that like a modded thing? You know, the amount of stuff that is vanilla these days, and I have just no idea. Also, I've got the new 1.10 system. I've got to wait before swinging. People keep telling me. The comments in the Sky Factory 3 video were crazy. The number of people shouting at me and Nick, telling us that we had to use the new 1.10 system because we were just swinging over and over again. Oh, it's a vanilla thing? Wow, that's crazy. All right, we got a bed. The night is not going to be anywhere near as bad. When I played single player for a couple of minutes, the night was horrible. There were some really weird like mobs that come around during the night. It's pretty pretty scary. It doesn't look like any of them spawned here, but there was some like Ars. Ooh, there's some over there that's burning. But there were some like Ars Magica bosses. I don't think they're bosses, but there were some Ars Magica mobs that start to kind of come around. Yeah, I think this is this has definitely been tweaked, because normally infested leaves do not grow this quickly, like whatsoever. So that is pretty good. Let me grab another crook here real quick, and we'll get the rest of those leaves, and we'll take a quick peek into the quest book, and we'll see what's going on. Vomit and $3 are only 1.8 stuff. Oh, okay. That makes a bit more sense. Because for those who play a lot of modded Minecraft, we kind of jumped straight from 1.7 straight to 1.10. You know, 1.8 and 1.9. They had modded packs, but they didn't have like a big modded scene, and so there wasn't a whole lot going on from a modded perspective, like playing mod packs in 1.8 and 1.9. So I've kind of just skipped straight from 1.7 through to 1.10. I'm going to hide out in here as well. I've no idea how we craft up, how we get water, because right now our thirst is not looking good. So I don't know how we fix that. Someone said compressed crook. Do we have X compressor? Let's have a look at. I've typed in compressed. Oh, we can make a compressed crook. Okay, we should probably make those going forward as well, just so they last a little bit longer. What else do we need to do in the quest book? We have crafted a crook. We have obtained a silkworm. Infest a tree with silkworms. Use 1 for the leaves. We've done. Make a barrel and sieve make a barrel and sieve with a string mesh. All right, here we go. We are using the same kind of port of Exnihilo that's in Sky Factory 3. So the sieves are set up in a bit of a different way to how they were set up in 1.7 or older versions than that. And so we do have to kind of make the base sieve and then add different meshes on top of that. Wooden crucible for water. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Can we do? Is it this for a wooden crucible? It's not. Okay. What do we need for a wooden crucible? Oh, it's a slab. All right, let me do something like this. We're going to need those slabs for the barrels anyway. So if we do this and we do something like this, that's kind of going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. Let me try this. I know we can use this to get water, but I'm wondering if we can easily drink the water. Water the same way a Sky Factory, you need bottles. Yeah, I was going to say that we can make bottles over here. There is like a little, there is a little quest over here to craft a bottle. It says craft a bottle and purify it to make clays. I'm assuming, actually I guess, oh no, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So, if we come over here, we need to get ourselves a sieve. We can sieve the snow, and sieving the snow gives us a chance. We've already got the slab, so that's fine. Sieving the snow gives us a chance to get cobblestone. I'm assuming that we then hammer that cobblestone down into gravel, sand, and dust. We're going to smelt the sand into glass, and then we can use the glass to make bottles, and we can use those bottles to drink out of here if we feel so inclined. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. All right, let me do something like this. That's going to get us the silk mesh. Let me do that and that beautiful stuff. And so now we can sieve snow, which is just the best thing in the world. Yes, up to a year. Oh, okay, because he's purchased 6 months rather than 1 month. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're getting... The drop rate for stones is not the best. It takes a little bit of time here, but we'll see. But let me see here. So we got to make a barrel. We've done that. We've sieved snow. We've done that. Make a campfire and light it with sticks. So we can actually get light without the use of torches via making a campfire, which is this thing over here from the Toughest Nails mob, which is used a little bit in the early game here. For this, we do need 3 cobblestone though, and so we are going to have to do a little bit of sifting here. But actually, I wonder if we can do the whole thing where we craft up, where we sieve in like a 5x5 area. For anyone who's watched the Sky Factory series, you'll know that you can put down multiple sieves and you can sieve multiple pieces of snow at once. And so, let me see here. Can we do something like this? If I get a bunch of sticks, then we use those to make a bunch of slabs, and then we're going to go ahead and do something like this. Let me get, you know what, let's make 10. Let's make 10 of these. Someone said, is this going to be on YouTube? Yeah, probably. I'll probably upload this like tomorrow to the YouTube channel or something like that. Let me go ahead and let's see about this. I'm going to break this one. I'm going to take out the mesh. I'm going to break this one. I'm going to set up like a big area for sifting outside. So let me come out here. Let's have a look. Does this work? I'm assuming it does, because I'm assuming that it's like a feature of this version of Exnihilo, not of Sky Factory. So if we do something like this, we don't quite have enough to set up a decent sized area here, but if we do this, and by the way, you can just kind of click, if you hold shift, hold down left click and just drag, it's going to move the items either from here into here or from here down into your normal inventory like so. Now let's go ahead and do something like this. We are going to need a few more meshes, but that's fine. We can go ahead and just throw a couple of silkworms into our tree here, and it should very quickly turn into what we're after. Actually, let me just use the remainder of this crook, I guess. We should make a compressed crook, but we'll get to that in a second. There we go. That's the only silkworm that we need. Here we go. Flipping heck. Okie doke. Let me throw down some of these. Let's do one of those. And kapow. Alright, while we wait for that, does this work? Does this work? Oh, it does. It works. Okay, that is going to make life so much easier. It's still going to be a bit of a pain because we are, of course, still going to have to... Oh, no, wait, we get snow back? We do get snow back. How much snow do we get back here? One second. We got 30. Let me craft all of these up into blocks. We've got no snowballs. If I just sieve all of those, we don't get many. We don't get many snowbacks, so we don't have enough to kind of continually loop this, but we do have enough to kind of get a few more back. That does mean we are going to have to spend a bit of time, though, kind of going around and picking up snow. But there we go. That's going to get us 9 cobblestone, enough to make a furnace if we want to. But before we make a furnace, we do, of course, have a quest to make ourselves a campfire. And as somebody in the Twitch chat rightly pointed out, what better way to use a campfire than in a building made of wood? Am I right? Here we go. Let's go ahead. Did we start with flint and steel? I don't know if we did, but I'll keep it anyway. Let's go ahead, and if we put that down, I wasn't going to put it there, but sure. And then we can light it with sticks. I'm not quite sure how many sticks it takes, or if maybe it's like a percentage chance thing every time you do it. Oh, did it light just then and then go away? Hold on. There we go. Look at that. We got ourselves a campfire. Achievements book. Make a campfire and light it with some sticks. That is done. Build a home/igloo. I mean, it's not necessarily the nicest place in the world, but I'm going to tick it off and class that as a home/igloo. Look at that. We have completed the snow era already. Use stones to make cobblestone is done. Build a furnace is the next thing on our list. And to do that, we are, of course, going to have to get ourselves some more snow here. One thing we should probably look into doing, he says, as he makes a vanilla shovel, is making some Tinker's Construct tools, because of course we do have Tinker's Construct installed, as is shown by the fact that we have the crafting station from Tinker's Construct, and so we should get one of those pretty soon so that we can actually just repair our shovel as opposed to making a new one every single time. We might even be able to upgrade it. I'm not quite sure if that mod is installed or not, but we'll see. We'll see. The mod that does the shift, click, and drag thing is called Mouse Tweaks, and it's made by CBW. That's actually pretty cool. I was not aware which mod it was, but it's a really neat little thing to have. I love being able to just kind of click and drag stuff in like that. It makes life a whole heck of a lot easier. Hey, Isaac, this is my first stream that I see you do. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's not incredibly bad. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, okay, let me get as much of this snow as we can. We might as well wait until the shovel breaks at this point, because it is almost done. Also, we could have actually made, I guess, a cobblestone pickaxe. That might not have been a terrible idea. And I guess we do kind of need to focus on that water pretty quickly here, because we are kind of running out a fair bit on the waterfront. I should have made a crook for that. Did I not get any leaves? Really? Is that what? You don't get any, string? You don't get any string if you break it without... Oh, that's a pain. That is a real pain. Also, I am dying. So let me quickly nom on this. Also, we need to get the... we can get a juicer real quick. If we get some cobblestone, which we can... Oh, we need to get a furnace. Okay, hold on. Let's not die here. He says as he is very blatantly dying here. Let me do a quick bit of sieving. If we can get enough cobblestone to make a furnace, then we can smelt up some stone, and we can make a juicer, and we can eat these apples. Although, it's not the apples that are a problem. Actually, you know what? Hold on. We're running out of thirst. Let me see here. If we do... Hold on. Can we make... Let me open this. Hold on. Can we make a wooden... What? Hold on. How are hammers made? Excuse me? Is that not the recipe I just put down? I don't care. It's fine. We can do this. 1, 2, 3... Hammer it. We're not going to die. Guys, we are not going to die. We're not going to die. We don't... hold on. Do we have enough stones? Oh, we do. We just have enough stones. We're going to die. We're so going to die. No, all I need is the glass. I just need the glass to make the thing. Ooh, maybe I can't die. I think that little ball in the middle, by the way, is the heat. It did get, like, it rolled up and has gone orange out when you here. It looks like you can't get to less than half a heart on thirst. So it looks like we don't die in the snow. Exactly. We don't die in the snow. Fantastic. Okay, this is almost done. Let me see if this actually works. If we craft this into a bottle form, can we then use that to drink the water. Let's see. Can I do... That gonna be 1 bottle? Oh, but it works. It works. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank God. Okay, let me go ahead and fill this back up. That's gonna take... We have to get a lot of water. What we should probably do is see if we can't get a bucket and see if we can get an unlimited water source going on. Because if we can get an unlimited water source, that is going to make life a heck of a lot easier. Although, I wouldn't be surprised if unlimited water sources just weren't possible in this mod pack. That would be a little bit annoying, but it also wouldn't surprise me too much. Let me sift some more of this so we can try and get that juicer and drink some apple juice. I don't think that drinking apple juice is going to replenish our thirst as much as I would like it to. I'm fairly certain that's not how that's going to work. I thought I heard... Oh yeah, see, these are the Ars Magica things that I was talking about. They're fairly easy to kill from what I've... Oh, gosh! Dang it! He says as he dies. Oh, my goodness. R.I.P. Oh, look at that. We got like some weird player grave. Oh, no. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't... It's... You know, it's... Can I... What is happening? You know, it's cruel to shoot a man while he's... How does this work? Your current inventory will not be altered. The grave items will be forced into their original slots. Excuse me? How do I... If this... If this just destroys all my stuff... Excuse me? How does this work? What the... Oh, God, I got my stuff back. Okay. Okay. First things first, let's get rid of these mother truckers. I'm fairly certain that we should be able to handle both of them. They're not that hard. There we go. Okay. Flipping mother truckers. All right. Let me turn off the waypoints here. We're going to remove that. Let's put down the snow again so we got like an even floor outside of our house here. Flipping heck. Okay. We've got some more cobblestones. Gosh dang it. Now we got those. If we head on back over into our achievements book, build a furnace is done. Craft a bottle and purify it to make clear. Does that mean smelt it? Let's have a look. Clear. Craft a bottle and purify it? What the heck does that mean? I was going to say, yeah, we should. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if unlimited water sources don't work in the pack, although I don't know about that. It might be doable. Let's see here, though. Let's see. We've got a bottle of water. Can I, like, smelt this? I cannot. How would one go about purifying water? Or just eat a snowball? Can you eat a snowball? No. At least not to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, how would we go about purifying a glass bottle? Let me press U here. Mana infusion, fluid tank, and enchanter. I mean, as far as I know, the only way to get clear would be to put dust into a barrel like this. But it does say in here, craft a bottle and purify it to make clear. Craft a clear bucket. I mean, I feel like we could craft a clear bucket fairly easily. But from what I can see here, there's no added recipe for purifying a bottle of water. You use coal powder to purify bottled water. Really? Coal powder? How would I go about getting coal? Do I have to sift some gravel? Can I not? Let me test something here. Can I not do something like this? Does it not work in the typical way where you put a block of dust into a water source of some kind and that turns into clay? Like, can I not do... I totally can. I mean, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do that, but I mean, it totally works. I'm going to go ahead and do something like this, and then we can smell that up to get an actual bucket. While we're doing that, we should go and get a couple more saplings here so we can get another bottle, another like bucket of water going in the crucible. Oh, you do set on fire. Okay, that's news to me. Let me get as many sticks as I can here, because I would like to make, where possible, a compressed crook. I believe, actually, I always make this mistake, because I always craft up 9 crooks to make a compressed crook, and I'm pretty sure that it actually looks something like this. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool stuff. We should also get some more strings so we can get as many of these sieves filled with silk meshes as possible, just to make things as fast as they possibly can be. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Oh, use vein miner on the snow, Isaac. I actually didn't even think of that. That makes so much sense. And also, I didn't even notice the freeze rod that we dropped on the floor. All right, let's get that going up. Let's get these silkworms in here. We don't need to put that many in there because it spreads so quickly. You can see how fast it's actively spreading. That is ridiculous. Let's fill that up. And at the suggestion... Ooh, I need to put some fuel in here. At the suggestion of, oh, no. Let's not do that. Let's not die to our own campfire. Let's do something like this. Let's get ourselves a shovel. Again, we should make a Tinker's Construct shovel, although I'm probably going to keep saying that and then not do it for a little while here. But let's try vein mining the snow. How much snow can we get from this shovel? I would like to go a little far away from the base here. Can you make wooden shears? I think... Oh, really? Well, that worked, I guess. We got... I mean, I don't know if that was the best use of our shovel, but it did get us some snow. I think it might be a better idea to break the actual blocks of snow as opposed to the, like, little thin strip of snow that's on top of the other blocks, although I'm not quite sure. We'll find out at some point. Someone asked about wooden shears. I'm pretty sure that we can indeed make wooden shears, which will make life a lot easier in terms of getting water. So if we get rid of this, does breaking it with a hammer get us... Nothing. Okay. In Sky Factory, that gets you dust, which you can use to make dirt in a barrel. But what we can do here, I think, is make ourselves some wooden shears. How are these made? Apparently not like that. Do we have wooden shears? We don't. Okay, never mind. I thought we did have wooden shears installed. It turns out we do not. So no, we can't go ahead and put the leaves in here to get more water. But this is on its way quite nicely. It's getting there. It's getting there. We should probably do a little bit of just tree growing here to try and get a bunch more saplings. And we should probably use those saplings to get a little bit more dirt, just so we can get more trees growing at once here. What is next up in the quest book, though, before we get too far into that? Craft a clay bucket is done. Sieve wool and collect bone meal. Ooh, okay. So hold on here. Let me quickly bash this sheep over the head with this sword. Remembering that we are on the 1.9, I think it is, fighting system. There we go. So we can actually, we have to swing one at a time. So we're on fire now? In the middle, above the little 2, we've got like a flame? I have no idea what's going on at this point. Can we not? Does this not have it? Hold on. Do I have to use like a flint mesh? Yeah, okay, so we need a flint stiffened mesh before we can do any of that, and I'm assuming we get flint by gravel. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, in that case, guys, I think what we're going to have to do, get into... Oh, I should use my crook. I think what we're going to have to do is get into a little bit... Oh, I was really hoping to break it all. We don't have any hunger. Okay. But you know what? I'm going to stand by my principles. Hold on. Don't die in the campfire. We don't die in the campfire. First of all, actually, we should probably just cook that up. But I would also like to cook up the cobblestone here so we can try and get a juicer for the apple juice. Stand in water, you're too hot. I don't know if I can do this. No, I can't at all. But can we do this? We can. Oh, and the little ball rolls down. Okay. I'm getting the hang of this. At least a little bit. Okay. So let's have a look here. We've got some food. This is good. Let me put, I think all 3 of those in there. I'm pretty sure the recipe for a juicer is 1 stone pressure plate and then 1 piece of stone. Yeah, 1 piece of stone, or diorite, or polished diorite, as well as 1 stone pressure plate. So that should be fairly easy to craft. Let me go ahead and eat this cooked mutton, try and get my health back up at least a little bit here. Is that done? It is not done because it's got no fuel. Okay, let's get that stuff in there. We gotta keep an eye out on how dark it gets because we are real low on health, and I would very much like to not die here. Very much so. Do we have fast leaf decay on? If I get rid of this tree, do the leaves go away pretty quickly? They do. Fantastic. Okay. I'm pretty sure that mod's not in Sky Factory 3. They were having a lot of issues with it being pretty buggy. And so I'm glad it's made its way into here because it's a really nice mod to have. One thing that I hate is having so much, like having just a ton of leaves just kind of floating in the air, which people who have watched my Project Ozone 2 series will probably attest to. All right, let's see here. Kaboom, kaboom. And then we craft that up with our apples. That's going to get us a good amount of apple juice. Oh my goodness, here we go. Look at that. That stuff is so much better than the donuts and the raw mutton. I am going to go ahead and smelt this up just so we have a little bit extra food. And just to see if we can, in fact, set up an unlimited water source, let's go ahead and do something like this and see if it does work. Okay, let me see. You should do /tan space temp info to know what your temperature you're at. Is that how that works? /tan temp info. I don't have permission. I guess I could do that /that. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. It tells me nearby blocks, armor. Oh, it tells me what's happening. All right, can I get rid of this? As nice as it is, I don't really want it kind of clogging up my screen there on the right. I should definitely craft that into planks before we do something like this. And whilst we're for that, I would like to start on some Tinker's Construct here. So let me grab a bunch of these. Let's get a couple of sticks going. And then let's make a bunch of these. All right, let me take these. And if memory serves me right, we can get a stencil table. We can get ourselves a part builder. And then if we get a crafting table, like so, we can get ourselves the tool station? Yeah, tool station. Flipping it. You'd think after all this time. Also, I wish when I shift click, the recipes went into here, but they don't. They go back into the crafting station. A little annoying. You'd think I know all this stuff by now. We're running out of space, guys. We need to make a bigger base pretty quickly. But first things first, we need to sleep because it's getting pretty dark. You know what? I'll put this stuff like here, here, and here. And we'll come build that stuff in a little bit, but first things first, let's sleep. I don't know how long the campfire is going to last for either. It's doing quite well at the moment, but I'm not quite sure. The fire is waiting patiently to kill him. I don't know what you're on about. Right? It definitely is. That's definitely going to be what kills me. Let's get back up to full hunger, actually, so we can start to regenerate, hopefully, a little bit of this health. And also, I guess we should sit in the water here so we can cool down a little bit. And people did say taking my armor off. That also cools me down, I guess. Are we getting cool? How's this doing? Oh, it's done. Okay, so one second. Let me see. Can I do this? If I do that, that does give us an unlimited water source. And so now, if I was to grab my bottle, can I do this? Oh, look at that. It is dirty. So you craft it with a charcoal filter to make filtered bottled water, and that's made with 3 paper, or 6 paper, and 3 charcoal, but I can drink it on its own. What's the penalty for drinking it on its own? You lose water faster, I'm guessing? Yeah, we get thirst. Okay. So it's kind of like eating rotten flesh. I'm assuming you have a chance to get thirst. It's not always like guaranteed to happen. Not really loving the fact that our health isn't going up. Like right now our health still, not our health, our hunger was at 4, but our health is still at half a heart. That's scaring me just a little bit. Also the fire, I thought it had gone out. It hasn't gone out. Okay. Let me get over here. It's kind of hard to get to the crafting station and not get hit by the fire. Let me get a couple of these blank stencils here so we can go ahead and make ourselves a shovel, and then we can get on to sifting a bunch of snow. Hopefully we can get ourselves a wooden shovel. Let's have a look here. We want the stencil table. In 1.10 they changed it a little bit, so I'm pretty sure that the shovel now requires a tool rod. Let's have a look here. Tool station, shovel. Yeah, you now need a tool rod in order to make this happen, as well as a binding. Actually, I think you always needed a tool rod. You didn't used to need a binding to make it happen. But let's come over here. I also think you have to actually craft a tool rod. In 1.7, you could use a stick. I'm fairly certain, albeit not 100% certain, that in this version, you do in fact have to use an actual tool rod. But we can test that out. We'll grab this, we'll grab this. We will make one of these just to be on the safe side. But I'm pretty sure if I was to try and do this, and then use a normal stick, yeah, it doesn't work. You can't put them in there whatsoever, which is a bit of a shame, but that does get us a wooden shovel. The durability is not fantastic, but thankfully we can fix it up with some wood. Vein miner does not work. Okay. So it looks like vein miner doesn't work on the actual snow blocks. So I was holding down the vein miner key, and it wasn't actually working. Water evaporates at high temperatures. Is that actually true? I mean, I know it does IRL, but I'm just hoping that's not true in the game here. But it looks like I can't actually vein miner the actual blocks of snow, unfortunately. I'm fine getting rid of these sticks for now. I don't think they're going to burn. Oh, no, they didn't. That's fine. Can I get those back, please? Thank you very much. Okay, let's get rid of, like, most of this stuff. I'll keep the armor on me just so we don't die. Although it is keeping us, I guess it's a good thing that it's keeping us warm when we're outside, because we are getting a little bit cold. So now that we've got this stuff, we need to work on getting ourselves a bunch of gravel, because we need to craft up a bunch of flint. We need to use that flint to get a flint mesh, and we need to use that flint mesh to sieve some wool so we can get some bone meal. Craft an unfired crucible and then fire it in a furnace. We can use some clay and the bone meal we get from sifting wool to make the unfired crucible, and then craft a bottle and purify it to make clay. I have still no idea what this means. I have still no idea what this quest is about. If it's maybe like a bugged quest or something, or just, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something here. But we can make clay without having to purify any kind of bottle. Not quite sure what that's about, but let's go ahead. And you know what? Before we do some more sifting, we should we should do the infrastructure work. You know, one thing that I always kind of slack on is doing the work that makes life easier. We should get our string, we should make ourselves some more meshes. Where possible, we should make some more sieves, and we should get as many of these sieves up and running so in the future, so we can just sieve faster. You know, we don't have to spend quite as much time sat here sieving, especially given how easy it is to make. It's so easy to get string in this mod pack, and it is so easy to get so much wood. So we should go ahead, do something like that, get a bunch of sticks, and then all we need after that is a couple of slabs, like so. We'll get 2 sets of them, just in case we want to make more than 6 sieves here. And then if we go ahead and do something like that, 12 more, sounds fantastic. We can have up to 25 in our grid, so getting 12 more is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can have up to a 5 by 5, is that right? Yeah, 4, 5. Okay, so here we go, throw all these down. We're still too short. We're still too short, but we're getting there. We're going to be sieving so much quicker. Did I have... I'm sure I had more sieves than that, right? More meshes. Or am I just losing it? I'm fairly certain that we should have got more than 3 of those? Hold on. That doesn't add up to me. But you know what? That's fine. Let me get another crook. We'll get a normal crook for now. We can get a compressed crook a little bit later. A normal crook works fine for this. We'll get that spreading nice and quick. See if we can't fill up the remainder of these, or almost the remainder of these. And I guess while we're waiting, it's not going to hurt us to do a little bit of sifting. The Crucible gave you... Oh, the Crucible gave me normal water bottles. Ah, I see. So I guess you maybe always get thirst when you use the water out of here. Ah, I see. So if we get water out of the Crucible, we get actual good water. If we get it out of our unlimited water source, it's dirty water. That makes a little bit of sense, but also I feel like not a whole lot of sense, because this water is still like leaf water. You know what? I'm not quite sure that this Crucible stands up to the laws of physics. You know, I don't know quite how this device works. We need one of those IRL, you know, to be able to turn leaves into water. I feel like that would sell incredibly fast. Anyone who can actually get that to work, hit me up. We can make a deal. I'll help you with production. Here we go. Let's make a couple more of these meshes. We have just enough to make an 8th one, so we'll go ahead and take that, and then we can use our little balance grid button. Really? No, we can't use the balance grid button. If I do that, oh, there we go. It balanced. Okay, beautiful. Okie doke. Is it brighter in here? I don't know if I'm losing it. The color, I felt like the color changed there a bit. I might just be losing it though. Here we go. Let's get all those set up. And so now, if we sieve from the middle, it should sieve in all... Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's brilliant. I love how fast we can sieve through stacks of snow, that we can just craft it up again, do the same thing, sieve all 12 of them at once. Fantastic. That's going to get us a bunch of cobblestone, and now we can hammer down a bunch of this. Why am I on fire? Like, what? I'm out here in... Is it because I'm too close to the campfire, maybe? I'm out here in the middle of an icy wasteland, and apparently I am on fire. This seems a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. Let me go ahead and break all of this. That's gonna get us a bunch of gravel, and we can craft that gravel into flint like so. How much flint did we need for a flint stiffened mesh? I think it was 6? Yeah, it was 6. So we do need a little bit more. We need a little bit more. So let's come over to our tool station. Let's quickly craft you and you. Fix this thing up. Do something, I guess, like... Let me try this again, actually. Hold on. Hold on, because it would be a lot nicer if I could just vein mine the bottom ones, but I cannot whatsoever. I can do this, though, and I guess for the time being, that's going to have to do. So... Not quite sure as well. Sometimes it puts like a half stack in when I do left click to put it in, but it just decides it's putting a half stack in. Not quite sure why. Also, we're running out of food. Food is not something that we're doing particularly well on. I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling how low we are on food right now. And also, I don't know if there's a way for us to regenerate our health. You have a bucket. This is true. Did I do something that was bucket worthy? I know we've got this. I'm making this water, by the way, so that we can get a bottle of clean water so we don't get thirst. So if we do this, this is clean water. And when we drink it, we don't get thirst. Whereas if we drink the dirty water out of the floor here, then we get the thirst debuff, which just makes us thirstier faster. And so let's go ahead and I guess throw a couple more saplings into here. We do need to kind of keep on top of all of these saplings. Infernal Blister says, "Hey Isaac, just joined. Hey Infernal, welcome to the stream. Currently trying to survive in an icy wasteland. You know, we got a big sifting area going on. If we check out now, though, we've got a bunch of stone pebbles, and so we should be fairly easily, if we do 4 more of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hammer all those down to gravel, That should get us the remaining flint that we're missing here to get ourselves the flint stiffened mesh. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's come back over here. Let me grab one of these normal meshes, and then if we craft that up, we should probably get another, you know what? Actually, I'm going to do it right now. We're going to do it right now. We're going to set up another crafting station outside so we don't have to run back inside and risk dying to the freaking campfire every time we go in. It's a little ridiculous. Instead, let's come over here. Let's do something like this. Oh, I guess maybe like this. That's going to get us the flint stiffened mesh. We're going to go ahead and throw that down into one of these over here. This one will do for now. And then if we were to sift some, just a piece of wool, I'm not quite sure what the percentage chance is. Hopefully it's 100, but I'm going to almost guarantee that that is not the case. Let's have a look. What are we going to get? We got bone meal. Is it 100? Hold on. Hold on. No, it's 2 times 50%. So there is a chance you don't get some, but you do get some string back, which is nice. We can use that to make more meshes if we want, or more wool if we feel that way inclined. But we did get a bone meal, and so that is another quest complete. There we go. Sieve water to collect bone meal is done. Put the water in the barrel and then pick it up with a bottle. Ooh, does that work? Hold on, does that work? This is not done. I'm going to try that when that's done. I'm going to try picking that up and putting it in there. That works. That's a little weird, but that's I guess that works. Can you not use the bucket to put the water from the infinite water source into the barrel? Yeah, okay, I see. I see. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. I also see a couple of other people pointing that out in the chat as well. We'll give it a go. We'll see if that does work in a little bit here once that the barrel's done, which is almost done. And also, I guess we're probably going to have to kind of hide out inside now because it is getting dark and I would like to preferably not die again. Let's see here then. I've picked this up already. If I was to put this back, actually, let's go our bottle here. Let's give this a try. So that works. I guess it's a normal water bottle with no effect. If I do this, oh, it totally works. It totally works. That's ridiculous. That makes no earthly sense, but okay. Okay, that's quite nice. The pack is called Hypothermia. This is correct. You can find it on the Curse Launcher if you would like to play it yourself. Craft an unfired crucible. So now, what we should probably do tomorrow, once we've slept here, is go and kill a bunch of sheep, try and get enough bone meal to make a crucible. We need 7 bone meal and 7 clay. We've already got enough cobblestone here to get 7 clay fairly easily. And so, I spy my target right ahead of me here. Look at this. We've got 4 attack damage. Yeah, okay. We've only got a compressed sheet right here. Is this better? It looks like, hold on, because it looks like this. Yeah, this thing has the same attack damage of 4. Oh, no, it's got 1 attack damage. Never mind, ignore me. Ignore me. That compressed sheep did not explode into 9 more sheep. What the heck? Normally, a compressed mob dies and spawns into 9 or 8 more of that mob. Also, compressed sheep, how does this work? How? I mean, oh, do we just label it? Is it just a name tag? What the heck? I don't want a... Fine, I guess. So it looks like we just get a label that says compressed sheep whenever we do this. Not quite sure how many sheep we're going to have to kill. With a 50% chance, I guess, like, we got 2 50% chances every time. So I guess technically we should need, like, maybe, like, 10 or something to get 7. Although I'm not quite sure. I'm not ready to try and run the mental arithmetic required to test how much we're going to need. Because 2 times 50, although that does equal 100, it's not actually a 100% chance to get it. Also, I'm assuming that we can use any color wool to make this happen. So here we go. Isaac, head up north. There's a village. Really? That's this way, I guess. Oh yeah, I can see in the distance there. Let's go take a look. Let us go take a look. We could do with burning off a little bit of the heat that we seem to have built up for some reason whilst walking. Oh, there we go. We're losing it. The little ball there in the middle did just roll down, so we are losing a little bit of heat. Also, this is good for food because we are getting the raw mutton. It's so bad. It's so bad. We need to do a lot of tree farming. We need to do a lot of tree farming. How good? Actually, how good is raw mutton once you've cooked it and it's no longer raw? It's a bit better. It's not the best in the world, but it's a bit better. We should probably kill most of the sheep here. 8 might be enough to get us the 7 bone meal that we need, but just to be on the safe side, we'll do a little bit more. Also, please don't resist. Let me, guys, please. It's not worth it. There we go. You're not gonna win. All right, let's get rid of all these as well. The sheep are so much easier to kill. Also, my sword is broken, so I guess we're back to the hammer. I think 11 should be enough, but there are so many sheep here, so you know what? Let me... Oh, this one is so... Yeah, the hammer is nowhere near as good as the sword when it comes to killing these guys. Let's not drop you into the water. Don't run into the water. Please. Oh, my God. Fine. You know what? You can stay there. You can stay there. Isaac, lay off the apple juice, please. The apple juice is so good, though. It's so good. Alright, let's see. These guys have got some stuff. I'm interested to see what food they have, because this could keep us sustained for quite a while here. This guy harvesting stuff. He's actually, you know what? I wanna harvest this stuff. This guy's breaking it, but he's not picking it up. He's just breaking it. Can I eat this? What have we got? We got. I can't eat this, but we can pick it up. Oh, we can eat these. We can eat these coffee beans. How appropriate. They are incredibly bad, though. Okay, well, is there anything of use in this village? Let's have a look. There is nothing in here. We could trade with these guys, but I don't think they're going to have a whole heck of a lot. This guy is actually really useful. The leather worker, the fact that we could trade in 9 leather for 1 emerald basically allows us to trade with anybody else in the village because we can use any of the... ooh, there's an enderman. What? What? A shady merchant. Is he going to take my 3 emeralds and run? He is very shady. Look at that, like, balaclava that he's wearing right now. 3 emeralds for 1 nether star? That seems... that seems very shady. It's a trap? I bet it is. That seems ridiculously cheap. Also, you know what? I'm just going to, like, take all this. We can grow this back at base here. Once we got our bone meal, I'm going to take all of your food. There we go. Thank you very much. We'll take all of this as well. You're too kind. You're too kind. Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. He seems trustworthy? You think so? You think he seems trustworthy? Imagine if that's how all merchants had to, like, do business. They had to have the word shady merchant put across their head if they were indeed shady merchants. This looks like it used to contain bees. One is in the furnace. Nothing. There is some free lava here. We should bear this in mind because actually... oh, what the heck? Emerald pickaxe? Yes, please. Black quartz? I will take it. An ender sack. Portable ender chest. What? That is brilliant. I love it. Okay. What is this? Actual additions manual. We've got an antidote charm. We've got a pulsating iron. And we've also got a sack of storage. This is brilliant. Look at that. That is fantastic. Okay. No, we can get a cobblestone generator going if we just take one of these. That is fantastic. Okay, that saves us. We're still going to make the crucible, and we're still going to go through and do the whole questline thing so we can make more lava going forward here, but having that right off the bat makes life a heck of a lot easier. Is there anything else good? This door looks different. There is a chest. Do you have anything useful, my friend? What the heck? Drakiba jam? And Kobara jam? You got a bunch of... you know, I'm taking all your stuff. I'm taking all of this stuff. There's so much stuff. I love it. We've also got a bit of wool here, but I don't think that's necessarily all too useful. Let's stick this in our, like, storage sack here. Let's just get rid of, like, all this stuff. Anything else? We've got a little tower over here and then a few more huts out there. And I think at that point, we've pretty much searched everything. Also, we're still running real low on hunger. It's not the best. We should probably try and harvest what look like beets over there. Anything up here? Isn't there usually... ooh, what the heck? Isn't there usually like a chest up here? No. Okay, well, I think we've about got as much as we're going to get out of this chest. Yeah, it looks like there's not a whole lot left in here, but there is a whole heck of a lot of food. Oh my goodness, there is so much food. Whoever told me about the village... you are a lifesaver. Hopefully the game sound, by the way, is not too loud. It's a bit loud on my end, so I'm going to turn it down just a smidge. The jam is actually additions. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't have Whaler installed, or whatever mod is the Whaler equivalent of 1.10 that tells us what mod everything's from. For example, like these beetroot here, it doesn't tell me what mod that's from. It just tells me that it's called beetroot, which I guess is fine. Okay, we're going to finish up here, then we'll head on back and we'll start trying to work towards getting that crucible. Now that we've got a cobblestone generator, though, it's going to make life so much better. Oh, you took the dirt with me? You guys are geniuses. It's actually going to make a whole heck of a lot of sense. That's also going to make life a whole heck of a lot easier, because that's going to stop us having to get just like a ton of saplings and use those to try and get everything. These poor villagers. These poor villagers. We've stolen everything they have and everything they are. But you know what? That's fine. They're not doing too well anyway. Their water is frozen up, so I don't think things were going too well. I'm assuming that we can put down torches, maybe, or put them down next to a campfire and keep the water active. Although I'm not quite sure how that works, if that does work or what. I'll stick to a stack for now. You know what? We will head back. We will head home. Can we make carrot juice? Actually, I think we can, right? Let me test this here. Can I do... Oh, look at this, guys. We ain't going to be eating like kings. We're going to be eating carrot juice for as long as we live. That's it. That's all we're going to be eating. That beets a vanilla? Beetroot is a vanilla item. Really? Really? Are we, what? That's crazy. Okay, so we want to be heading south, which is, I think, this way, right? That's east. Are we heading this way? Oh gosh, I'm lost. I'm so lost. I thought it was this way. But I'm right. we're heading south. Okay. Yeah, this is right. This is right. A 1.9 edition? Really? What the heck? You know, like I said, I don't think I played 1.9 at all. I played like 1.8 mod pack, but for Minecraft 1.9, I don't think I've touched it whatsoever. But that's crazy. That's crazy. There's a mod by the same guy that made JEI that shows you the mod like Whaler. Yeah, I know there's something. It's in Sky Factory, but for whatever reason, it's not installed in this mod pack. Yeah, they added beetroot and vanilla. Wow, they're going crazy over there. All the stuff they're adding. Is this the right way? Is this? You know, my sense of direction is horrible. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we could see the oh, it's here. I found my way home. I found my way home. Do you know what an elytra is, or that fireworks boost them? Is the elytra the, like, glider thing? I know there's, like, a new gliding mechanic, or flying mechanic, and there's also a new, like, end bosses, but I'm not quite sure. Look at the preloaded chunks on the map. Oh, yeah, that also makes a heck of a lot of sense, doesn't it? We can just, like, check here and see where we're going. But, okay, we are good now. So, let's see. First things first, I would like to get this, generator up and running. So, can I'm assuming... maybe wrongly so, that I can put lava into the snow, and that is not going to be an issue. Am I correct? Hopefully. Let's see. Also, do we have cobblestone? We do. Let me take this. If we do one of those and one of those. Okay, it worked. We did lose our bucket, which was foreseeable. I did think that was going to happen. I was hoping it didn't, because I don't think it did in Sky Factory, but that's not too big of an issue. We do need to make another hammer, and we do need to sleep, but that is fine. On YouTube, how do you render your videos? With what program? I use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit my videos. You asked what settings? It's like 1080p, 60 FPS, H.264, bitrate is whatever, like 16, 20 megabytes per second. All the fun and interesting stuff that you guys want to hear about. Let me see. Do we have any more sticks? We do. We got some wood in here. All right, let me get another hammer real quick. We should be actually really easily, now that we know that we can move stuff into water into this barrel, we should be able to get some dust going here real easily. So if we do this, and where did my hammer go? Did I put it in here? I made a wrench. Hold on. I mean, so if I want to make a hammer, do I have to do it through JEI? Do I have to do this? Yeah, because it kind of goes from being a wrench to being a hammer really quickly. Elytra gives you wings to glide. It's obtained with an ender shard most commonly. Oh, okay. Cobblestone generator. We are working on a cobblestone generator right now. That's our current plan. I'm just getting some dust. I need to get a bucket so that I can move some water. So if we do this, and then we stick this into our barrel full of water. To do that, we are going to need to get ourselves a water bottle, but thankfully, we've got some, so kaboom. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, no, that's not right. That's not right. I don't think this works, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to have to do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and wait for that to turn into actual water before we can use it. Can I empty these out? Can I just craft these and have them be emptied? No, do I have to drink them? Fine. Fine. Since 1.11.2, when you use a firework while you're using an Elytra? Pardon? Oh, you use a firework. Oh, okay. Isaac, when you try to craft the wrench or the hammer, click the arrow to get the other item. Oh, I see. Let me try this real quick, because I would like to not lose my wood again to a wrench, although that wrench is probably going to come in useful. I see. So there's two different... Right. Okay. That's a nice little nifty thing to have. I like this. I don't know what mod adjusts the crafting table like this. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's really nice to have, because many a time I've seen recipes that overlap and you're stuck with whatever one is like first in the mod order or something like that. So it's very nice to have an alternative there. What else do we have in the quest book here? So we're waiting on the water to make an unfired, or to get a cobblestone generator, and then we'll use that to get the unfired crucible. I guess while we're waiting, we should be sieving the wool that we've got, right? To try and get the 7 bone meal required to get the unfired crucible. So let's go ahead and do something like this. It's no more recipe conflicts. Oh, that's the name of the mod that's affecting the crafting table, I assume? Is it not the same mod that adds the other buttons to the crafting table? Or is that 2 separate mods doing that? We're at 6 bone meal now, though, so it looks like we are definitely going to get... I say that, we could get very unlucky, but we didn't. We got 7 bone meal. Okay, we'll come back to the rest of that wool in a little bit here. For now, all we need to do is hammer down a little bit more cobblestone here, because we could do with getting as much clay here as possible. So, do that, and do that. And I think 1 more should be fine, because of course we get 4 clay from every piece of dust. We need 7 clay in order to make the crucible, and then 3 clay in order to make the bucket. And so, 3 of those should be the perfect amount. Is this done? It is very almost done. Any second now. And kapow. Alright, beautiful. We'll take that. We want to make sure that we use this to move water and not lava. So, let me do 1, 2, 3. Smelt this up real quick. We'll then go ahead and use it to make 2 more blocks of clay real quick with this dust. We should also probably set up a couple more chests here, because we are kind of filling our inventory up real quick, which is not necessarily the best. I'm really happy about the emerald hammer. I would have liked, or the emerald pickaxe, I would have liked to have gotten some kind of shovel. Preferably a Tinker's Construct one, but I guess that works out fine for now. Let's do this, and then let's do this. That's going to get us the 8 clay that we need to make ourselves the fired crucible, and then we're pretty much ready to go. So we'll do this, and we'll get all of the porcelain clay. We'll then craft up that porcelain clay like so. That's going to get us the unfired crucible. We can smelt that up to make a normal crucible, and then we can put that above our lava, or if you don't have lava, you can put it above a torch, and that is going to allow us to get a bunch of lava, which is going to be real nice. So we'll throw this down over here. That should give us an unlimited cobblestone generator. Let me see if I can put this pickaxe to work here. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Not the fastest thing in the world. I should probably put down maybe some wood beneath it. So like right about there, just so I can kind of just hold down the left mouse button here. And there we go. This is it, guys. We are living the dream. Living the dream. I'm not quite sure if we can put... Do we have extra utilities too? Let's have a look here. Node. We do indeed. Okay, so we can get a transfer node for items. In order to make this work for an automatic cobblestone generator, actually, before we do any of that, let me check here. Cobblestone generator. Oh. Just like in Sky Factory, we have the... Really? You're not gonna let me? You're not gonna let me make that? At tiny progressions. Really? So it's got the cobblestone generator, but there's no recipe for it. There's no recipe for the cobblestone generator. What I was gonna say, in order to get the transfer node to work, we do need a world mining upgrade. Sorry, which is this guy over here. It's not there. Is it called the world interaction upgrade? I can't remember, but to do that, we do need to get ourselves some grid power, which we don't have right now, and so that might not be the best... Oh yeah, there we go. Allows mining of cobblestone and pumping of water. I thought it looked different to this, but I might just be remembering the Sphax resource patch as opposed to the actual thing. No, you need grid power for the world interaction upgrade. This is true, but getting grid power shouldn't maybe be all that hard. What do we need for example, a lava mill? We do need gold. And so I guess we're going to have to do a little bit of sifting before we can do that. Getting the polished stone isn't too hard. It's just normal stone to a resonator. And then this is redstone with an ender shard, which is, it's a whole thing. Yeah, I mean, okay. Okay, is there any other way to get cobblestone easily? We can't make the cobblestone generator from tiny progressions. Solar panels and a resonator. Let's have a look here. Solar panels. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the solar panel in extra utilities. There is a basic solar panel here, which requires 2 polished stone. Is there another one? Oh, no, that's right. 2 polished stone, 3 lapis, and then a resonating crystal. I'm assuming that the sifting is pretty much the same. Yeah, we can sift dust to get redstone. I'm assuming we sift gravel to get lapis. We do indeed. And then I'm assuming the ender pearls just acquired. Yeah, we can't sift for those, so we actually have to kill one of the endermen as we see them walking around. I have seen a couple of endermen, like that guy over there. Okay. I mean, we're a little low on health. Is there any way to actually, do I have to be, I might actually, now I think about it, I might have to be full on both hunger and thirst in order to regenerate health. So let me try this real quick. Oh, it works. It started to work. You can see we're no longer, oh, it works. Okay, beautiful. So we can actually now start to regenerate health, finally. While we regenerate a little bit healthier, let me just go ahead and I might as well use the wooden hammer actually to break this. It's not quite as fast as the emerald pickaxe, but that's going to get us some health back. And you know what? What's the attack damage on this? 5. We're going to go, that's slightly better than our wooden sword. We should probably just make like a cobblestone sword actually. What's the attack damage like on a cobblestone sword? Is that 5? I should probably just type in sword, right? Sword. Here we go. What was 5? Yeah, okay, we'll use our pickaxe. We'll see how that works. You can make the cobble gem block. Posted the crafting recipe a few comments up. Let's have a look here. Did he post the crafting recipe? The cobblestone generator is 6 cobblestone in an equal sign. In the middle row goes a water bucket, glass, might be the flat one, not sure. Lastly, a lava bucket. So is the recipe actually there? It just doesn't show? Or is it just not at all possible? Because if it's just not there, oh, the water's broken. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Can I? Is this gonna? Oh, no, it worked. Okay. Oh, so we got an ice cube. What can I use this for? Gelid slime and ice charge. Okay, where the endermen have gone? God damn it! I wanted to get an ender pearl to see if we could get into the resonator. But you know what? If we can craft, I thought the log was one. Then real quick, if we can actually craft the cobblestone generator, then I guess that's probably going to be better. I'm assuming for that, we're actually going to have to craft up some, like an actual iron bucket. Is that so? Seriously specific. Can we use a normal, can we use like a clay bucket to make that, to craft that recipe? Does the clay bucket work? If it does, that's pretty awesome. If it doesn't, then we're going to have to, it's not too big of a deal. We just have to sift some gravel until we get ourselves enough iron. You can use the clay buckets if I remember correctly. Okay, well, in that case, we might as well do something like this. Get rid of this, do this again, get ourselves some more clay. I'm going to put this theory to the test. So, let me do this and this, get rid of this. Craft up another bucket real quick, like so. We got enough to craft up 2 buckets, which I'm actually going to do because we want to make sure we are going to lose one of those to the lava that we pick up. Let me put this down above here real quick. One thing that I'm going to use this lava to see if we can craft up the cobblestone generator. One thing I don't want to do is end up in a position where we don't have any lava. So I'll fill that with cobblestone. That should turn it into a backup bucket worth of lava. And so, let's see here. We'll grab a bucket of water. We'll grab a bucket of lava. He says that. I actually don't want to wait for it to finish, so I'm just going to grab this. We can't put it back down if it doesn't work. We can put it back down if it doesn't work. Let's see. So, boom. Boom. Smelt that up. That's going to get us glass. It might be glass panes, which, if I remember, if the recipe is the same as it was from Sky Factory, then it might indeed be glass panes, but we'll see. Oh, no. Woohoo! You are a lucky sheep right there. You are a lucky sheep. Let's get some sleep, actually, as well, so we don't die in the middle of the night. If you like Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley, you will like the mod pack Farming Valley. I actually looked at that a couple of days ago. I started tinkering around with the Farming Valley mod pack. It looks pretty cool. I might play some more of that at some point. We'll see. Oh, is the recipe gone? Okay, let's see. We'll give this a try, okay? If we do cobblestone, lava, water, and glass. Does it work? It doesn't so far. Let's grab this thing. We'll wait for the last piece of glass here, and then we'll craft that up into some glass planes, and we'll see if that works either. For science. Okay, people are saying it might be an update that got rid of it. Also, we need to kill that guy as well at some point. So let us see real quick here. We'll craft up some glass panes. Might just be a big old waste of glass, but we will find out. Also, yeah, here we go. Does this work? That does not work. It does not work. Can confirm it does not work. That is a shame. That's a real shame. But in other news, we might be able, let me do that, to kill this mother trucker. So where is my emerald pickaxe? Here it is. Oh, he looks scary. And he's also stronger than I am. Don't forget to, yeah, he's killed me so quick. Oh my goodness, I need to get, hopefully he cools off a little bit. There we go, okay. No, just die already. No. Okay, he died. Really? Really? You're not going to give me an ender pearl? What the heck? Flipping egg. All right. Well, let's go back into here real quick. Craft an unfired crucible and fire it in a furnace is done. Let's go over to the next page here. Create lava in the crucible. That is currently on its way to being done. It's not quite done yet, but we're working on it. Use the lava to make cobblestone generator is done. Automate the cobblestone generator / craft a... See, the recipe... It says, automate the cobble gen / craft a cobble generator, which makes me feel like we should be able to craft the cobblestone generator, right? But we can't. It's not craftable right now, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. It didn't work with those buckets anyways. Is that true? Do I need normal buckets after all that? I need like a normal bucket of iron. That's a shame. But we can move on to Farmer's Tan. Use a wooden barrel to make dirt. We can do that super duper easily. Did we end up making a wooden barrel? I think we did. Yeah, we got this over here. Let me quickly grab you, and then let's make another crook real quick. We can knock out this quest super easily if we do something. Oh, come on. Do it right. There we go. Something like that. Let's quickly go and twerk this tree into existence after we get rid of this one. Here we go. Here we go. Back to basics. Get rid of this thing once it's grown. There we go. More than 8? Yeah, 14. Okay, so let's throw you down, I guess, like here. We're running out, so we need to make our base bigger. But we'll do that. That is going to allow us to tick off the quest over here. Use a wooden barrel to make dirt. Sift dirt to collect seeds. Okay. What kind of seeds do we need to collect? I know for a fact that we've got a bunch of dirt somewhere. We got 64 over here. I'm not quite sure. There's probably a lot of seeds you can get, right? I'm assuming like birch seeds. Yeah, there are a lot of seeds you can get. I'm assuming, it says seeds. I'm assuming it's just normal seeds. So you know what? I'm just going to sieve however many that was and however many that is. And wow, yeah, we got seeds. Okay, fantastic. Let me dump some of this stuff into this chest, which is already actually ridiculously full. Okay, instead, let me dump some of the stuff into this like internal chest here. There we go. I want to keep a hold of my shovel. I would like to keep a hold of my apple juice and my juicer and my crook as well. And we'll come back to the glass bottles, I guess, at some point in the future. Flipping heck, we got a lot of stuff from that, though. It looks like we have got the oak, the acacia, the jungle. I'm pretty sure I saw birch, although I could be wrong about that. We got acacia, spruce, old root. Oh, no, maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't. We did get quite a few pumpkin melon, and I think we might have already had the carrot seeds up, but that is a quest complete. Make a 9x9 farm. That might be easy, but we might have also just used up most of our dirt on doing that which we just did. So you know what? We might have to do a quick trek back to the village in order to set this up. We should probably repair our tool real quick. Can we upgrade our tool once it's been built? I can't remember which mod. I never remember which mod it is that allows us to do this, but do I have the ability to upgrade my wooden shovel to a cobblestone shovel? Hey Skull, welcome to the stream. Okay, so let me quickly repair this thing, and then can I do something like this? If I come in here and I do this and this, we need more stone. I need another cobblestone. Okay, if I take another one of those and we do something like this, it's iguana tweaks. Do we have this installed? Can I do this and this? I can indeed. Would you look at that? We've now got 128 durability as opposed to 75. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so let's set up. It's gonna look a bit weird, but we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 make that into a nice square. We're not going to quite have the 81 dirt required to make this happen, but there is a ton of dirt over at the village. We could use saplings to get the dirt, but it would take way too long. Also, we can use this snow for a little bit more sifting, which is quite nice as well. Isaac, how long are you going to stream tonight? I'm not quite sure. Probably maybe about 2.5 hours, I would think. We've been going for about an hour and 13 minutes now. So maybe like another hour-ish. We'll see. Not quite sure. In 1.10 it's implemented into Tinker's Construct. Oh, so you can do the whole upgrading tool thing just with Tinker's Construct now. You don't need any kind of third-party extra mod in order to do that. That's pretty cool. Do we have any kind of wand in here? We do. We can make ourselves a stone wand. This might be quite useful, actually. just to save. It's not going to save time in this regard, because we could probably just put stuff down faster than we could make this wand, but again, building a bit of a foundation here. If we have a wand, that means in the future, it's going to make building things just that little bit easier. And so, let's take that. Let's do something like this. Not quite sure, again, why it's putting, like, random bits and pieces into the crafting grid when I shift-click recipes in, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okie dokie. Here we go. Let me get as much of this down as I possibly can. And it looks like we are going to go on a trip back to our village friends. But before we do, let me repair my shovel real quick so I can get stuff back on track. Skull's talking about the top cheer. Yeah, you can pin the top cheer to the top. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Let me grab a cobblestone. That'll work. Oh, there we go. It worked. Okay. Cobblestone. Kapow. And kapow. And kapow. Beautiful. All right. This is north, correct? Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. There's a bunch of compressed sheep on the minimap, as well as my death point. We should get rid of that. Pretend that's not there. Oh. You may have encountered your first bug. Whoops. You checked the changelog and there was no recipe change. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Looking at the changelog, there's nothing to say the cobble gen has been removed. A few updates. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. I feel like it should be fairly easy. I feel like it should have, we should be able to get that cobblestone generator fairly easily there, but apparently that's not the case. Exclamation point cheer, how do I do it? I think you gotta buy bits first, clicking the little bit icon in the chat next to the little chat box. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we're almost here. Can I run? No, I can't run. We should work on making sure that we stay at full health, actually, because if we do run across any kind of mob whatsoever, they're probably going to kill us pretty quickly. We don't have any water on us, though, so we can't quite get our hunger and our health back up just yet. But that's fine. Let's go grab some more dirt. Let's sell that 9x9 farm. And then what comes after that? Watering can, grow a 9x9 patch of grass, get some worms. Okay. Do we get grass seeds from sifting dirt? Is that how that works? Yes, we do. We got a 15% chance. We might have already got some, actually. Now that I think about it. Did we get any? We did. We got 2 grass seeds. Nice. So once we get the watering can, that is going to make it super easy. I'm not going to break this dirt because then we're going to get all these seeds that I don't quite want. All 20,000 seeds that are going to drop from that thing. A little bit ridiculous. An alchemist. He's going to give me a splash potion of fire resistance. I'm not quite sure if that's going to be at all useful. But sure, why not? Here we go. Plow 27. How much do we need? We don't actually need all that much. I am trying to actively avoid these seeds because I don't really. They might come in useful, but I really don't want to fill up my inventory with just a ton of garbage. Oh, here we go. There we go. More than enough. More than enough. Ah, hey Toffee, welcome, 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 welcome. Wow, did we just lose our hunger so quickly? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Okay. Just saw the Discord notification. Congrats. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Okie dokie dokie. We need to get, when we get back, we need to make sure we fill up on thirst so we don't die of that. So it looks like, for the most part, thirst just kind of works like hunger, but with water. So if we don't fill it up, we're not going to die. We're just going to go down to half a heart. And if we don't fill it up to the fullest it can be, then we're not going to regenerate any of our hearts either. So I guess that's fine. Alright. Okay. How far away are we? Are we almost there? Oh, we're quite far away. Can I... also, it would seem that the water kind of affects your run as well a little bit. I feel like I'm running slower. Oh, you lost the hunger because of the excavation. Of course, of course, of course, of course. I forgot that vein miner / ore excavation always gets rid of your... quite a bit of hunger, actually, to use. Okay. Okay, okay. Anyone have a link to the mod pack he's using? If you get the curse launcher, if you just type in curse Minecraft into Google and get the curse launcher, and then type in hypothermia into the curse launcher, you should find the mod pack fairly easily. Okie doke. So now we got this. Let me quickly finish up the little patch of grass. Where did my wand go? Did I? Oh, it's there. It looked real weird in that slot. It looked like I don't know. My brain just saw it as like I didn't see the gray inside of it because it looks kind of like the gray of the back of the inventory. So it looked like a bit of like a claw thing at the end. Real weird. Anyway, let's ignore that and instead let's go ahead and do something like this. Kaplow, kaboom, boom, and boom. Beautiful. All right, that is a quest complete. Well, is that a 9x9 farm? I know that's quite... Yeah, I'm going to take it off, but I don't think it's quite a farm. I think we might have to make a hole before you can call it a farm. What do we need for the watering can? Hopefully, it's a pretty easy recipe to make. I'm assuming we're making the one from Tiny Progressions. Is it no longer in... Oh, no, it is in Extra Utilities. I guess we're going to make this one then. 4 stone and 1 bucket, or 1 bowl. That sounds a lot easier than the one that requires iron, water, and bone meal. So you know what? Let's come back in here real quick. Let's do a little bit of kind of housekeeping when it comes to keeping ourselves alive. Do we have... oh, that's not what I want to do. I mean, I guess it's fine. That's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was something like this, and this, and this, and this. There we go. That's going to allow us to fill up on hydration here. There we go. Let's just quickly fill that all the way up, you know, so we don't die. It's always nice when you don't die. There we go. We don't die in the snow. We don't die in the snow. There we go. Okie doke. So now that's done. We got a bunch of snow in our inventory, which we should get rid of at some point. Let me get rid of this real quick so I can open up my chest. Flipping heck, there we go. Let's get rid of a couple of these snowballs. My goodness, we need another chest if we're going to keep going with that. Watering can. We need 4 stones. So, also, getting a bunch of skeleton skulls. What am I getting those from? We haven't killed any skeletons, so I'm not quite sure what I'm getting those from. Is it a sifting thing? Let's have a look here. Recipe. It's not. Maybe it's from, like, the dirt? Possibly? Question mark? That sounds like it would not be a thing, but maybe. We don't die by the fire. Yeah, we don't die by the fire. Bingo. Okay, that should be almost... That'll do it. That'll like continue and do its thing over there. Get some worms. Oh, these are the new things that Nick and I saw in one of the newest episodes of Sky Factory. There are these worms here from Actually Additions. I'm not quite sure how you get them. They will once placed down on grass or dirt, help you till. Yeah, so I have no idea how we actually get these worms. I don't know what the... when I played in Sky Factory, we got it out of, I think, a loot bag. So I'm not quite sure what the idea is with those, but they look fairly interesting. This is almost done. Can we get... I would like to get into my crafting... Really? No, I can't... Ooh, I can kind of just... No? Okay, well, we're not using that crafting table anymore then. In that case, let's head on outside, and let me see about making myself a bowl. Is it like this? It is indeed. And then let's do one of these with 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. That's going to get us the watering can. And so now, can we, if I was to grab my seeds out of here, my grass seeds, and then I think we have to fill this up with water. Now? Yeah, we do. So here we go. Let me fill this up with water real quick, and we'll see what's happening. Oh, you get it by tilling grass blocks. Okay, so if we till the grass, it's going to get us worms. Okay, so let's do like this, and then if we do this, oh yeah, look at that. The grass is going to spread super duper quickly. And then if we go and make a hoe, we should be able to get the worms. And I'm assuming we use the worms to keep the ground tilled. Because of the fact that we don't have any water and the water freezes up, I'm assuming that by using the worms and by putting the worms down instead of putting down water, because of course water freezes, that we can keep it tilled with the worms? Is that a reasonable like assumption there? Hopefully. That's because worms IRL till soil, turn soil. Nice. You need to use a hoe and grass. This is true. Okay. Let's finish this off real quick. Almost done. I do like the fact that the watering can allows you to do this, although our watering can is almost empty. I don't know how I feel about the 1.10 change that forces you to actually put water into your watering can. I guess it makes sense, but I did really like in 1.7 where you just kind of filled it up once and it was just done forever. That was real nice. Real nice. Okay, we should probably make a Tinker's Construct one, but again, because I'm lazy right now, let's just make a normal one. And let's see if we can't get ourselves 4 worms. So... Oh, yeah, we got 1. We got 2. Oh, we got 4. Okay. So, for those who haven't seen these, if I put this down here, it's going to circle around this 1 block, and it should keep the 4 blocks around it. Yeah, look at that. Tilled, and I assume also hydrated. And so, if we put down just a couple of these kind of every other block like that, that should allow things. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's going to allow us to farm super easily. I'm going to kind of try and put this. I'm going to try and break these ones because I want these to be. Actually, no, you know what? I'll break this one. And then we'll use our watering can real quick to try and. No? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll do that. And I'm going to get 2 more worms. I'm going to try and get 2 more worms. And I'm going to have like a grass patch in the middle and then like farming either side. Although, you know what? No, forget it. You know, I'm just going to try and get enough worms to fill this whole area. I'm not too bothered about the grass just yet. I don't think we necessarily need grass for anything. So let me just see how many worms I can get, and then we'll just put the worms down to try and make sure that these areas stay as tilled as possible. We are going to... Oh, I shouldn't have done that, though. Oh, no, Isaac, why? Why? We used our grass seeds. We don't have any grass seeds left. I should have left 1 thing of grass so that we could get more grass. That's why we keep grass, Isaac, you turkey. Anyway, get some worms, done. Grow a 9x9 patch of grass, done. Make a watering make a watering can is done. Craft a hammer is done. Craft some gravel, 64. That's crazy. Craft a compressed hammer. All right, well we need to get some. We need to automate this. Actually, that's like one of the quests back here, and that's going to make getting all the gravel that we need to hammer a lot easier. So, we can't make the cobblestone. Actually, you know what? Let me try real quick. /mt reload. Script reloaded. Let me see if that gets the cobblestone generator back. No. So, that command, by the way, is /mt for Mindtweaker reload. And that just reloads all the custom recipes. But for whatever reason, this is just not craftable. Which is a real shame. It's a real shame. Tick off create lava in the crucible. That is also something that we can tick off because we have done that over here. We got a bucket's worth of lava that we'll pull out once we get a decent sized bucket, I guess. I think we're probably going to have to go with the transfer node from extra utilities. As much as I would not like to do this because we have to get grid power, I think we're going to have to go with this. We need to get 2 stone, the transfer pipe. This is all easy enough, but we do need to get 3 redstone for the actual transfer node. We then need to make the mining upgrade, which is this one over here. For that, we need a golden pickaxe, a gold pressure plate, and the resonator. What do we need for this? For this, we need a bunch of iron, a resonating redstone crystal, a block of coal, and some more redstone. Guys. Flipping heck. Okay. Let us see what we can make happen here. So, it would appear that we do not have a lot of anything right now. So, you know what? Let me do a little bit of hammering of cobblestone and see if we can't get a couple of oh no. It's because that doesn't. No, it's not gonna work, Isaac. It's not gonna work. Don't mess this up now. Don't mess this up now. You know, you've come too far to mess this up now. I almost made obsidian. You want to do this, and this. Yeah, do it in the right way, make things happen. Also, someone does point out a good thing. Now that we have died, we might as well try and kill this mother trucker because we are going to need him in order to get all the stuff that we're after. Wasn't it a thing or something that you're supposed to look at an Enderman's legs to make sure you don't get killed? Oh, there's a lot of Enderman around. What's that about? Oh, no. Please die. There we go. Really? Really? You gonna do this to me, game? You gonna not give me any freaking ender pearls? I'm glad that they've given me a bunch of ender pearls. Of endermen, but not ender pearls. Okay. Insta-hit? Is there any way to... Is there any way to avoid this death? Or do I need better armor? Is that the goal here? Do I just need to, like, get good at the game? We've lost our armor, which is not great, but I can... Ooh, come on. Don't die. Really? Really? Are we fighting some kind of different form of Enderman that doesn't drop Ender Pearls? What the heck? You armor can't spam 1.9. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to hold myself back. I'm trying to attack like once every couple of seconds here. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Waiting for that bar in the middle to go back, but still we die. Oh, so the Endermen are more powerful than normal Endermen. I see. They're like a custom. They're not vanilla Endermen here. Okay, let me get my stuff back. This guy's going down, and then we need to sleep, so I don't want to get attacked by whatever else. Oh yeah, you can see when we get close to them, it shows their. Oh, I'm gonna die again to the same Enderman. It shows the mod that they're from. It shows the mod that they're from. Ugh. As you put a 3x3 floor of anything on top of you if the Enderman won't attack you. Oh, okay. I mean, what if the Enderman just moves, though? Please. Whew! Okay, that's it. That's all we need. We just need the one Ender Pearl. That's all we need to get our cobblestone generation up and running. Everything else does not matter whatsoever. That's all we freaking need. It's getting a bit dark, though. I would very much like to get back into my base and to get some sleep. Flipping heck. Here we go. Underneath the wood. Oh, my goodness. All right. Why is he streaming this late? Isn't it like 8 or 10 p.m. in the UK right now? It is 8 p.m. here in the UK, yeah, but this is my normal streaming time. I normally stream at 7 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just because a lot of people live in other parts of the world where it's a lot earlier right now. So yeah, okay. Let us see. So we have to do a little bit more hammering here. We have to keep an eye on that water to make sure that it stays there. Otherwise, we might end up in a position where we lose some of our lava or water and end up making obsidian. I really don't want to do that, but we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But here we go. Let me finish up getting a little bit more gravel. This, I don't know. I don't know if there's a better way for us to do this, really. I could put down all the gravel, obviously. I can turn that into sand. I can turn it into dust. We can sieve that dust to see what we can get. But it's probably going to take quite a bit of dust before we get any redstone, or a decent amount of redstone. You see there? Oh, it's going to take so long. We sifted like 7 dust and didn't get a single piece of redstone. Oh, that's really annoying. That is really annoying. See, if we could make the other cobblestone generator, the other automated cobblestone generator. But no, yeah, someone keeps saying torch. We need to get a torch and put that torch down next to the ice, so it doesn't turn into it doesn't turn into ice. It stays as water. Patreon notifications too. We've had the Patreon notifications for a little while now, Skull. It's only the subscriber notifications that are actually new. All right, let's get ourselves a torch. Let's put this down. Hopefully that's going to stop the ice from melting. It should do, I think. If we do that, hopefully. That does mean we're not going to get those ice cubes every so often. But I don't really want to spend the next, like, hour of the stream hammering gravel. Because, or the next, like, I don't know, half an hour of the stream hammering gravel. Because that's just going to be boring as heck to watch. So I haven't been here since you got your sub button. We got it last night, Skull. This is the first stream with the sub button. But there's not a whole lot we can do here unless we have the cobblestone generator, really. There's not a whole lot that we can do. And so I think what I'm going to do, albeit a little bit cheaty, is probably just kind of get all of the items that we need to craft up the cobblestone generator and then, like, cheat one in. Because otherwise, this is going to get real boring real quick. Real boring real quick. Okay, so let me, like, dump all this in here real quick. What did we need? We needed... well, first of all, I don't know if the recipe even requires, like, normal buckets or not. I know in Sky Factory 3, you could use the other buckets. You could use the clay buckets and not the iron buckets. And so I'm going to assume that in this pack as well, you can do the same thing, although I'm not, like, 100% sure on that. The cobble from the village, Isaac. The cobblestone generator block recipe has a recipe for me on the latest version. You have a bug. Yeah, I feel like that's the case. It needs normal ones, I'm sure. Is that true? We need normal iron buckets and not other iron buckets? We could get cobblestone from the village, but it's not a very good source of cobblestone. It's a pretty unreliable one. But you know what? Actually, it's probably easy enough, really. So you know what? Let me grab this real quick. Let me make a cobblestone hammer, and then we will go and just hammer down a couple of buildings at the village. It's not going to look the best. I don't think the villagers are going to be all too happy with me once we've done it. But if we do this and this and this, it didn't make a cobblestone wrench, which is nice. Here we go. Use a metal bucket and fresh water, I think. Okay. It needs normal ones. I don't think the sub button. Maybe try refreshing. Or maybe on mobile, I'm not quite sure. It's 6 cobble. You can use clay buckets, glass block, and lava. I'm pretty sure we tried that. And it didn't work. I might, but I'm thinking, why? Yeah, there's not a whole lot of cobble over here, is there? And also, I've left my food at home. But what I will probably do then is we'll get as much cobble as we can from the village here, and then we'll probably try and get all the items again for the cobblestone generator, and then just cheat it in if it's not actually craftable. Because I feel like at this point, so far the pack's been doing really well. One thing that I've really liked about this pack so far is that it hasn't had a whole lot of grind to it. You know, a lot of the skyblocks I've been playing recently, especially stuff like Kappa mode, there's been quite a bit of grind to it, where you've got to just kind of sit and sieve for ages. And one thing that's been quite refreshing about this is there's been no grinding so far. You know, the trees grow quickly, the silkworms spread quickly, everything is pretty quick, you can put down multiple sieves, it's all working pretty well. Poor villagers. We did get a bunch of gravel though, which I think is more than enough for what we need in the quest. It does look a little bit hideous here, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay, let's see here, let's go back. I'm looking at the recipe in-game, latest version right now. Just get the items to, yeah, I'm on the latest version. I installed the pack like literally an hour ago. I literally installed it like just before the stream started, so I'm not quite sure what's up with that. I'm not quite sure why it's not working as intended, but hey, I guess bugs happen, which is a bit of a shame, but I guess it happens. Take the villagers' torches too. I don't know if we need torches all that much just yet. And to be fair, it's not too hard for us to make them, and I'm already halfway back, and I'm pretty lazy. Okay. Sure. Alright. It needs normal ones. I don't know. I'm getting conflicting information. Some people are saying it doesn't need normal buckets. Some people are saying it does need normal buckets. I don't know if it really matters too much. Let's get back. Let's craft up. Do we need to sieve a stack of gravel? Was that the quest? Or was it just to have a stack of gravel? I can't quite remember. We do need to make a compressed hammer, though, which shouldn't take us too long. And then we can compress up the gravel and hammer that down as well, which is going to make it a little bit easier to sift if we make a compressed sieve, but we don't have one yet, and so I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out either. But let's see. Let us see. If we go and grab our achievements book, this guy over here, what was the quest? The quest was to hammer some gravel. Hammer some gravel? Or to hammer to gravel? We haven't hammered the gravel. So you know what? Let me get another hammer real quick, and let's hammer our gravel down into sand, I guess, and then we'll probably go ahead and do all that into dust as well, just so that we can make. Do we have another stick? No, we can make it all fairly easily. Just so we can try and get as much redstone as possible, because we're not gonna be able to get. Oh no, we don't really need the redstone, but I guess it's nice to have. Oh, you know, when things don't work, it becomes such a headache. It becomes such a freaking headache. Where is my wand? If we use our wand, we can put down gravel super duper quickly. It is over here. Doesn't have a whole lot of durability left on it, but if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we just go. No, you're not gonna let me do that. Stone wand. Not gonna let me do that. Hold on. Can I do this on wood? Yeah, but it doesn't work on gravel. That's a little annoying. That is a little bit annoying. I guess it's not too big of a deal. We can go ahead and do something like this. But here we go. Is there an equivalent of the /mt reload in the new version of the mod? I don't think so. Like when I clicked it, it reloaded the script. So when I typed in /mt reload, it says scripts reloaded. There are some errors there. None of those errors. Oh gosh, there were a lot of errors actually. It's probably something to do with the way, like when I launched it up, maybe I didn't correct something. So it's probably my fault, but it's fine. It's fine. There we go. We hammered 64 gravel. That quest is now complete. Automate the... Oh, we didn't craft a compressed hammer. We automated... We did this. We haven't automated anything yet. Let me quickly grab... 18 cobblestone we're going to need for this? Because we need 2 per hammer, and then we need 9 hammers in order to make a compressed hammer, and we should be fine. some errors in quotes. Yeah, there was like 1 or 2. A new mod pack? Yeah, this mod pack's called Hypothermia. It's available on the Curse Launcher. It's a 1.10 questing mod pack that is pretty new. It's not the newest thing in the world, but it's, I say that as in like it's maybe like 3 days old at this point. But as far as mod packs go, it's pretty new. And so far, I've been enjoying it quite a bit. If we can get the bugs ironed out, I'm a big fan. All right, let me grab as many of those as I can. Do something like this. And this, we need 9. So we are 1 cobblestone shy here. There we go. And then let's make up our last hammer real quick. That's going to get us a compressed hammer, which is going to allow us to hammer down. Actually, I'm just going to type in compressed hammer and then shift-click that in. Because otherwise, yeah, we'll do this and this. And it doesn't work. You know, oh no, wait, oh no, it's because it's used this one. Okay, it's fine, I was gonna, oh my goodness, please game, please stop, please, here we go, kaboom, it works. Okay, I thought we'd hit another bug there, but thankfully we have not. Craft the compressed hammer is done. Ultimately, the hammering of sand, gravel, and dust is going to take a little bit of time here. Set up auto ore processing, double ore smelter, build things construct setup. Oh, we've done this. Stencil, part builder, and tool station is done. We haven't created 128 ground, we haven't built a smeltery, and we haven't created a tool forge. But it looks like at this point, the book kind of goes a little offbeat, like you don't follow it step by step anymore, because you can see here, automating the hammering of sand, gravel, and dust is quite clearly something that would happen after you build a tinker setup, maybe, or at least building a tinker setup is easier than automating the hammering of sand, gravel, and dust. For that, also let me sleep real quick here. For that, we would have to get some kind of auto hammer, which is going to require us that we sift quite a bit of stuff. We need diamonds, we need iron, we need to get into the whole sifting thing, which is going to take a little bit of time here. It's not 3 days old. It's been about a week or 2. Same thing. Depends what you mean. It's still in alpha, so it's the same thing. Let me see. So what else do we have here? Create an advanced ranged weapon. Make an advanced tool. The tech era. There are some interesting quests here, so they've kind of given you a bit of openness when it comes to. Also, I'm going to stand inside. I can hear zombies coming at me. What is this guy wearing? Could you die, please? There we go. Oh my goodness. He's got the. Blastoff had this as well, a mod pack for 1.7. But when you get to the tech era, it does kind of open up a little bit. It kind of gives you the option to go wherever you want. It says here, like, choose a tech tree and start with it. So you can go with Ender.io. AA's are actual editions. And then you can set up all the early tier machines. It doesn't necessarily tell you what to make, but it just tells you to go down whichever route you'd like to go down. Craft corresponding wrench. You can build whatever you want and craft tier 1 armor and then build the final tier armor. So you can kind of do what you want in that regard. Create an explosive gen. Oh, these are all the generators from extra utilities. I'm not a huge fan of these kind of quests that tell you just to create one of everything, but I guess it is quite nice to try and automate the setup of all of those generators if you were into that kind of thing. Remove your eyes. I mean, that's a little dark. Not gonna lie. Little dark. Do magic, you always do tech. When I do magic, people shout at me for not doing tech, is the thing. I've done quite a few series where I start out with like Thorncraft, Britannia, Ars Magica, and people just are like, hey, do some tech stuff. Units for sale. Create your first iron chest, make a storage crate, create a storage drawer, get a solderer, create an RS system. So we do have refined storage in this as opposed to applied energistic, so we don't have that either. Wood chippings are disabled? Yep, as far as I know, wood chippings are not available. Isaac, if you activate Ars Magica before you start, the patch is disabled by default. Also says you have to do it manually. Yeah, I didn't do it, which might be causing some of the issues with the crafting recipes, but I have not enabled it by default. I didn't actually know that Ars Magica was available for 1.10 until recently, until I saw this mod pack. That's quite interesting. I'd be interested to play with that again. I know in 1.7 it was a little buggy, and people weren't putting it in mod packs because it was causing pretty bad crashes, but hopefully it's not too bad in 1.10. Make an OP crossbow. Some pretty vague quests here. Go to the nether, kill the wither. See, this stuff as well seems like it'd be a bit easier. Like, go to the nether seems like a fairly easy quest. Make a Lexica Britannia, craft a pure daisy. There's got Ars Magica. 10th grade math. craft a CAD assembler, create our first CAD. Oh my goodness, there's all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this mod pack. Craft the ultimate ring, follow, and thank all the people listed in the support team for making the pack. There you go. So I think, guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. This was kind of a first look stream at Hypothermia. You can find it on the Curse Launcher if you would like to download it. Let me know in the Twitch chat, I guess, or over on Twitter or on YouTube or wherever you like. If you'd like to see more of this, if you'd like to see maybe a series of it, or if you want to just watch me play it more on Twitch, we're going to have to figure out some bugs and get some stuff fixed. But with that, guys, I'm going to end today's stream a little bit earlier here.